DMV Representative 2026 Department of Motor Vehicles Real ID. All you need to know. Question 1. Which document is not acceptable as proof of identity for a Real ID application? Option A, U.S. passport. Option B, certified birth certificate. Option C, social security card. Option D, a foreign passport with valid visa. The correct answer is option C, social security card. A social security card proves SSN but not identity. Real ID requires one document proving identity, example, passport, and one proving SSN and two proving residency. Question 2. What is the primary purpose of the Real ID Act of 2005? Option A, to streamline driver license renewal. Option B, to establish minimum security standards for state-issued IDs. Option C, to reduce DMV wait times. Option D, to enable online license applications. The correct answer is option B, to establish minimum security standards for state-issued IDs. The Real ID Act was passed to improve reliability and accuracy of state-issued driver's licenses and IDs following 9/11 Commission recommendations. Question 3. A customer presents a utility bill dated 45 days ago for Real ID residency proof. Is this acceptable? Option A, yes, if it shows current address. Option B, no, utility bills must be within 30 days. Option C, yes, any dated mail is acceptable. Option D, no, only bank statements are accepted. The correct answer is option A, yes, if it shows current address. Most states accept utility bills dated within 60 days as proof of residency. Always verify current state-specific DMV guidelines. Question 4. Which symbol appears on a compliant Real ID card? Option A is star in a circle. Option B, gold bear. Option C, blue stripe. Option D, holographic eagle. The correct answer is option A, star in a circle. A star in a gold or black circle in the upper right corner indicates a Real ID compliant card accepted for federal purposes. Question 5. What happens if a customer cannot provide two documents proving state residency for Real ID? Option A, application is automatically denied. Option B, they may submit a residency affidavit with supporting documents. Option C, they receive a temporary ID valid for 1 year. Option D, they must apply in their state of birth. The correct answer is option B. They may submit a residency affidavit with supporting documents. Many states allow a residency affidavit signed under penalty of perjury, accompanied by alternative documentation, when standard proofs are unavailable. Question 6. Which federal facilities require a Real ID compliant license for entry after May 7, 2025? Option A, public libraries. Option B, post offices. Option C, military bases and nuclear facilities. Option D, state DMV offices. The correct answer is option C, military bases and nuclear facilities. After May 7, 2025, Real ID is required to enter federal facilities like military bases, nuclear plants, and for boarding commercial aircraft. Question 7. A customer's name on their birth certificate differs slightly from their current legal name. What should they provide? Option A, nothing, minor differences are ignored. Option B, marriage certificate or court order showing name change. Option C, affidavit from a notary. Option D, letter from employer. The correct answer is option B, marriage certificate or court order showing name change. Legal name changes require documentation, marriage certificate, divorce decree, court order, linking the names on identity documents. Question 8. Which is an acceptable proof of social security number for Real ID? Option A, W-2 form. Option B, pay stub with full SSN. Option C, SSA 1099 form. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Any official document showing the applicant's full SSN issued by a government agency or employer is acceptable proof of SSN. Question 9. What should a DMV representative do if a document appears altered? Option A, accept it if the customer insists. Option B, photocopy it and proceed. Option C, reject the document and report concerns per policy. Option D, ask the customer to sign a waiver. The correct answer is option C, reject the document and report concerns per policy. Suspected fraudulent documents must be rejected immediately and reported according to DMV security protocols and state law. Question 10. Which statement about Real ID and air travel is true? Option A, a Real ID is required for all domestic flights starting May 2025. Option B, a Real ID is only required for international flights. Option C, a passport can be used instead of Real ID for domestic flights. Option D, minors under 18 never need Real ID. The correct answer is option C. A passport can be used instead of Real ID for domestic flights. A valid U.S. passport is always acceptable for domestic air travel. Real ID is one of several acceptable forms of ID. Question 11. How long is a temporary Real ID paper license typically valid? Option A, 30 days. Option B, 60 days. Option C, 90 days. Option D, 1 year. The correct answer is option B, 60 days. Temporary paper licenses are usually valid for 60 days while the permanent card is mailed, though durations vary by state. Question 12. A customer is applying for a Real ID but lacks a certified birth certificate. Which alternative is acceptable? Option A, hospital-issued birth record. Option B, U.S. passport or passport card. Option C, a school ID with photo. Option D, a vehicle registration. The correct answer is option B, U.S. passport or passport card. A valid, unexpired U.S. passport or passport card serves as both proof of identity and citizenship for Real ID applications. Question 13. What is the consequence of providing false information on a Real ID application? Option A, warning and reapplication. Option B, civil penalty up to $1,000. Option C, a criminal charges and permanent ineligibility. Option D, automatic approval with flag. The correct answer is option C, criminal charges and permanent ineligibility. Knowingly providing false documents or information on a Real ID application is a federal offense punishable by fines and or imprisonment. Question 14. Which residency document is least likely to be accepted? Option A, mortgage statement. Option B, lease agreement with landlord signature. Option C, handwritten note from roommate. Option D, a government-issued tax document. The correct answer is option C, handwritten note from roommate. Residency documents must be official, dated, and show the applicant's name and current address. Informal notes lack verification. Question 15. When verifying documents for Real ID, what is the DMV representative's primary responsibility? Option A, speed of processing. Option B, customer satisfaction. Option C, authenticity and compliance with federal standards. Option D, collecting additional fees. The correct answer is option C, authenticity and compliance with federal standards. Representatives must ensure all documents meet DHS standards for identity, SSN, and residency to maintain program integrity. Question 16. A customer presents a foreign passport with a valid I-94. Is this sufficient for Real ID identity proof? Option A, yes, if unexpired. Option B, no, only U.S. passports are accepted. Option C, yes, but they must also provide an alien registration number. Option D, no, foreign documents are never accepted. The correct answer is option A, yes, if unexpired. An unexpired foreign passport with a valid I-94 or visa is acceptable proof of identity and legal presence for Real ID. Question 17. What should a representative do if a customer is missing one residency document? Option A, deny the application outright. Option B, allow application with one document and flag for review. Option C, suggest acceptable alternatives per state policy. Option D, process anyway to avoid delays. The correct answer is option C, suggest acceptable alternatives per state policy. Representatives should guide customers to acceptable alternative documents, example the insurance policy, voter registration, per state-specific Real ID guidelines. Question 18. Which group is exempt from Real ID requirements for domestic air travel? Option A, U.S. citizens over 65. Option B, active duty military with DoD ID. Option C, minors under 21. Option D, federal employees. The correct answer is option B, active duty military with DoD ID. Active duty military members with a duty-issued ID, as well as TSA PreCheck members with known traveler number, may use alternative IDs. Question 19. How should a DMV representative handle a customer with limited English proficiency applying for Real ID? Option A, proceed without explanation to save time. Option B, use a qualified interpreter or translated materials. Option C, ask the customer to return with a translator. Option D, rely on gestures and simplified English. The correct answer is option B, use a qualified interpreter or translated materials. Federal and state laws require meaningful access. Qualified interpreters or translated materials ensure accurate document verification and compliance. Question 20. What is the final step after verifying all Real ID documents? Option A, issue permanent card immediately. Option B, collect biometric data, photo, signature, and process application. Option C, mail application to DHS for approval. Option D, require customer to take a driving test. The correct answer is option B, collect biometric data, photo, signature, and process application. After document verification, the representative captures photo, signature, and other biometrics before submitting the application for card production.